David, you were really aggressive, looking to play downhill and get some offense started early. Was that game plan specific, or was it just what you were seeing out there and trying to
Yeah, that's most definitely my mindset, being aggressive, not only for myself, but for my teammates. That's kind of my role here, just to make plays on both ends of the court. So that was kind of my mindset.
Mika, they were having some success going back door early on you guys, but then when you made that run, it kind of flipped. You were able to start getting turnovers. Was there something you guys switched or picked up on that allowed that to happen?
Yeah, coach he was just honest about all practice. He knew that we knew what they were doing, going good cutting, and they were gonna try to backdoor us a lot. So we just was more alert, I say, on the defensive end, and we just shut it down. I say.
How much do you want the ball at the free throw line late in games? I've seen you through in 3 years now be really good at it.
Yeah, I mean, I've been in them situations a lot since I've been here. So I just feel comfortable, and I just feel comfortable at the end down the stretch.
You for sure saved me.
Mika, you've seen the crowd like that. David, especially during that 17-0 run in the first half. What was that like for you guys as players?
Like, this is what we play for, you know. Last year, seeing nobody out there, and then just being in that atmosphere, that environment, getting that love back. We put in so much work for the same people that's in that arena, and for them to get that love back, it's like what we play this game for.
You've talked about how much you missed that last year.
Yeah.
Like, how much does that fuel you, like, when it's happening?
A lot. It's electric out there. They literally gives us energy. You can feel the energy out there, and we feed off that.
Micah, coach said you've had a good couple weeks of practice, best couple weeks you've had. Is there anything that's clicked with you, or is it just starting to feel more comfortable?
I'll just say just staying in the gym, just keep working, and just doing everything my team need me to do for them to have success. But nothing different, just staying active, staying in the gym, and doing whatever coach needs me to do.
David, how fun is it to play on a team with so many different bigs, so many different guys, different skill sets, where you guys get to play off of a lot of different stuff?
It's sweet because there's no pressure like on anybody to have like a great night. You know, you go out there and be yourself. But our depth is what our strong suit. So if it's not one guy night, it's gonna be another guy night. It's gonna be 2-3 guys night. As you see, our first 2 games, we have 5 players with 9 or more points, 6 players with 7 or more. Like, and I think that's going to be our identity, wearing teams out with our length down low and then our depth on the bench.
You guys only had 7 turnovers, just 2 in the second half. That was a problem at times last year. What has allowed you early in the season to take care of the ball so well?
Well, we got Mike and Shuey at the point guard spot. They taking care of the ball. I think that's the reason, credit to them, because that was the reason we won today, because we didn't shoot the ball well from the floor, but we took care of the ball.
You also play defense. I mean, you know, defense and taking care of the ball. If the shots aren't dropping, does that, like early in the game, for instance, I think you started out 6 for 23 as a team. When the shots aren't dropping, you fall back on that? Both of you.
Well, I mean, that's all we work on in practice is defense. And coach, he really emphasized that. I mean, when we're tired in practice, we try to push through at the end, down the stretch, and he just really emphasized defense.
First 4 minutes of the game, you give up 8 points, 4 layups. Coach calls a timeout. How kind were his words when you guys got to the huddle?
I don't think he wasn't really.
No. Well, coach not that kind of coach though. To like, it's never when he get on. It's just never like it feels bad. It's an empowerment type. So we came out of that time all empowered.
You guys mentioned the fans. How did it feel as players on the court? 17-0 run. How did it feel to hear them get behind you guys after basket after basket?
I mean, like Dave said, they give us energy and we feed off of that. And then just last year not having the fans, and then now we have them back, it feel a little different, like never before. And that, I mean, I say the crowd is everything to us. Like they give us energy, and I just say like we really miss them a lot.
First 2 games, we've kind of seen the depth on this roster, at least the potential depth. Is that something you guys have felt in practice in preseason?
Yeah, most definitely. That's something we talked about as well. That was kind of our calling. We are able to go to the bench
does that make it easier when, you know, everyone wants to play 30, 35 minutes a game, but knowing that you do have some strength in numbers, does that help if it's less minutes?
Yeah, I think we have an unselfish team where everyone kind of bought in, and we led by Coach West as well as the other assistant coaches and staff members. So that gives us a genuine approach, and we trust them up top. So when you trust those and you trust your teammates in the locker room, kind of have a more unselfish approach, and I think that's how everyone in the locker room kind of carry themselves.
Coach mentioned last year Vic didn't play. How does it feel like being both of you guys returning from last year and now seeing him back in action, showing his athletic ability and what he can do, providing for this team? How great is that to see him succeed?
I mean, it's great. Vic's a great player. I think he's gonna have a great career here at Cincinnati, and just I say he's gonna be one of the top shot blockers too in this league. But he's a good player. He could be a pro, in my opinion.
David, how weird was it having a guy you never saw play for like
Yeah.
over a year, and then he gets on the court, and almost immediately everybody's like, whoa.
Yeah. So the first time Coach West and them saw him play was the first time I saw him play. We've been around him for a year. But just to shed a light on Vic, like for a guy like that from Russia to come over here during the COVID year and injured multiple times and couldn't play, and to stick it out and then get to this point and be resilient enough to come back each and every day. He was in here getting his recovery. He was early, treating his body right in the gym, being a good teammate about it, fighting through the language barrier as well. For him to come through and be that guy that he is now is just a testament. Like, people may think it was an overnight thing, but it's just a testament of all that he did his freshman year. I'm just glad to see a guy like that actually having some success and just seeing a smile on his face as he deserved it.
You guys are a pretty old veteran team. Somebody like Hayden's played a bunch of basketball, so when they call that play for him, the pop three, is that something just you have faith in his experience that he's going to be able to knock down a shot like that?
Yeah, that was a big shot. I say it sealed the game for us, and like he got a lot of experience in college, and he's older. So, I mean, when he shot it, I feel like I knew it was gonna go in for some reason. So, we believed in him.
Anything else? All right. Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
Thanks, fellas.